Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We get a list of 6 properties on the Toronto system, 2 more on the Oakville system. And the whole idea with these videos is to add some interpretation to the raw information. The raw information is no longer a secret, really. I mean, the listings are out there, but we can get it to you a little faster and usually with some better context and perspective. So for the next 2 days, I'm actually just about to go to a conference in Niagara, so I'm going to send you the links. I'm not going to have a chance to do the video with the intense conference schedule, but let's get to today's list. Managed to squeeze one out today, and 550 Childs number 18 is at 289,800, and there's not really a lot for sale right now in under 300,000 that actually has a backyard like a townhouse style. There's apartments, but there's not something like this, so it's going to absorb pretty well. I like the parking outside. You've got garage plus 2 in the driveway, which you don't see very often in these homes. I don't find it's very pretty. It almost looks like a heavy artillery tank or something from the outside, but inside looks good. And so this sometimes has a railing. In this case, they've filled in the drywall here, and then there's a dining room just over top there. The kitchen's had some, it looks like, good work done to it, and they've upgraded the floors, and they've kept it pretty clean and tidy too. And the backyard looks a little bit bigger than some of the other condo towns that we see. $318 on the maintenance fees, doesn't include heat, hydro, or cable, which is sort of average. The nice thing about this one is that it actually has an outdoor pool, and it's got a party meeting room, tennis courts, and so on. Although if you drive past it, I don't know if the tennis courts look like they're in the best shape. Now, Bronte is $299. We've got 3-bedroom, 2-washroom, nice looking kitchen here. $10,000 more. We've seen units in this building. Actually, this is one of the few ones where we've actually seen over $300,000. They've renovated the bathrooms. You got a finished basement here too, and a pretty decent yard, although it looks like they've got a lot of stuff just kind of hanging around the backyard, probably just getting the home prepped for sale. Overall, it looks good. There's a playground in the middle, and I don't think they'll have any troubles at this price. $293 on the maintenance fee is a little bit less than the previous one. 1380 Main Street, number 201 is 3025. We've seen a lot of Windsor models lately. This is the same one, Windsor model. There's no upgraded flooring in here. I think to get over 300 for the Windsors, generally you're looking at upgrading with some floors, a nice kitchen, and I think sort of move-in ready. I've done a nice job with the shower here, even with the detail above, although it's a very small vanity. Not bad. I would say this one looks decent. If it had the floors, so I could see this one selling for high 2s. They might creep over 3, so I think they're priced in a fair spot. I think pricing at 302.5 to me almost implies, hey, we're aiming to hit 300 if we can. So 872 Hepburn, 434.9. Now this one doesn't have photos, but it's actually one of the ones that I think is the best pick of the day. And so if you go down a little further, what you see is that it's a Honeydale corner, 1,700 square foot semi plus a finished basement, hardwood floors here. You've got the basement with laminate plus pot lights. That's a very, very strong deal for $435. So Hepburn's a little bit busier, but I think there's a lot of things here that I like seeing on paper, and I would encourage you to go check this one out. If it's in good shape, that's a good price for sure. Now this one on Cedric is $519. It says it's 2,270 square feet. I'm trying to place the model. It looks like a Starflower, but it's not a Starflower because I looked at the floor plans and it's different. And so you've got big dining room, big family room, plus kitchen and eat-in. And then upstairs you've got 4 bedrooms. It's a little plain. Kitchen's not too bad. I would say for the size of this home, it doesn't appear that they're that far off if it truly is 2,270 square feet. Now I like this one here on Given. I think Given is going to be one of those prestige streets that even 10 or 20 years from now is going to be like the place to be. And I'll tell you why in just a second. But in the meantime, 132 by 250 foot lot, $779, and you've got a double car garage. There's some work to do inside. There's no doubt about that. But I think that this could be easily, like you almost look sometimes, I look at homes and I say, is the potential for this home to one day reach $1 million? And with this one, no question in my mind that this one would be worth $1 million one day. So it's always good to look at potential upside here. Let me show you what I mean. So Main Street used to be Given Lane, and what they did was they redirected it, and now this is all zoned open space, big residential park happening on this side. You can see the homes on the south side of Given Lane here, and I believe this home's on the south side, so you're going to have the open space and the park right there. The stuff on the north you'll notice is in white, and so if I go over to the next map, which is D1, the other one was E1, that's white. So on the map, on the zoning map, what that means is that, hey, that's Niagara Escarpment Commission, and so really good luck building anything there. So you've got protection on both sides, you've got great things happening. They're actually just putting in gas as well, natural gas coming on this street, and I cannot rave about this area enough. I think it's a great street, and the deal there, I look at it and say, you know what, get as much as you can off the price, but that's a street that I think 20 years from now, it's not going to matter if you paid $750 or $760, or I just think $10,000 either way for something like that. And the street, awesome. Okay, so Childs Drive is $289,800. And sorry, we already did that one. So let's get to Azleton. I must have double put that one in. This one's at $519. It's 1638 square feet, so it's a little bit high on the price for this size of home. And it's only got the family room plus kitchen. You've got some pot drawers here. Nice upgrades inside. We've seen this size of home sell anywhere from $470,000 to about $500,000. So really, if someone's going to pay this kind of money for this home, I would say it's mostly because of the upgrading. You can find homes probably a couple hundred square feet bigger for the same price. It was listed before, and now it's back on the market, so I'm not sure if the deal fell apart. That's a discussion for a whole other day, is what happens when at the end the deal doesn't close. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's certainly a big disaster. So let's call that a day. And if you have any questions, let me know. We still have assistants here. If you want to see any homes or come on a tour, there's still people here, even though I'm gone at the conference, that can help you. So have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.